Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Toy Addict 26 here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the HD masterpiece Batman quarter scale figure by Enterbay. The figure features an amazing amount of accessories, additional head portraits for alternate display options, and a good amount of articulation. This is an awesome addition to anyone's Batman collection, so let's take a look at the review. So here's the quarter scale version of Enterbay Batman. This is from Batman Begins, of course, and this is part of the HD Masterpiece collection. I recently reviewed the quarter scale Joker HD Masterpiece piece, which was amazing, and I think Enterbay has a really cool concept with this quarter scale collection of figures. I personally have always collected 6 scale figures, like Hot Toys. I've never really owned any of the 6 scale Enterbay figures because they've always were really pricey and I just couldn't afford them. But really impressed with this quarter scale collection. Now, just like I did with the Joker, whoops, there goes the Bruce Wayne head. It's really heavy too. This thing is like, it's like heavy like a softball. But anyways, as far as size comparison, I have the Arkham Asylum Batman here from DC Direct, which I just wanted to place in front of the Batman so you could see, you know, get a sense of scale. As also with me standing behind the figure, you get a good sense of scale. But this Batman is about 7 inches tall, so you can see how Batman clearly towers over this 7-inch tall Batman figure. So let's take him out of the way and let's talk about the quarter scale Batman. Alright, so what do you get with this figure? You get tons of stuff. You get the Bruce Wayne, Christian Bale head portrait, which is fantastic. I mean, the details and the paint apps, the texture on the skin is just amazing. And you really can't expect any less with quarter scale because there's so much more room for sculpting and rendering in 3D. The smaller you sculpt, the harder it is to get those details in. But with quarter scale, I mean, this is just amazing. And for those of you familiar with premium format figures like Sideshow Collectibles, the cool thing about this is that it's not a quarter scale statue. It's not static. It's posable. So you have a gigantic 18-inch figure that is fully posable, has fabric material, all sorts of accessories. Batman also includes 2 additional cowled head portraits. You've got this one, which is looking to the left, has like a slight surprised expression with a mouth semi-open here. And you've got this one looking to the right with a serious face. And of course, keeps falling over here, you got Bruce Wayne, which is Christian Bale all the way, 100%. Amazing job by Enterbay. And then you've got the figure. Now the figure is composed of a full kind of unitard, which is all like an exo rubber suit. He's got removable boots, which can slide out. He's got the removable utility belt here. The forearm guards, they twist around very easily. They're not permanently in one, you know, placed in one pose, which is good because depending on how you pose this guy, you're going to want to be able to move these things around. So that's really cool. And then of course, accessories, tons of them. You get all these things. You get 3 pairs of additional hands with different gestures and different poses for different types of display options. You get all these batarangs, okay? You get all these gadgets, smoke bombs, what have you. You've got the bat gun, and then you have this attachment here, which you can attach to the forearm from the film. This was what Batman used to like strike his enemies. I'm not sure what it was called, but it's really cool that Enterbay went out of their way to add all these really cool accessories. Everything from the film, everything is movie accurate and very detailed. The batarangs are plastic. I thought these things would be die-cast metal, but they're not. They're plastic. So pretty much, I think the only thing here, nope, the gun is plastic too. So it looks like with Batman, pretty much everything is plastic. The Joker did include some metal parts like his machine gun and some other accessories. And I thought that was really cool because for a quarter scale figure, you know, you expect a little bit more quality. But I guess they have their reasons, you know. But overall, this is the quarter scale Batman. It's an awesome piece. It also brings the quarter scale display base with the Dark Knight. Actually, it's kind of weird. It has a Dark Knight logo on the base. Obviously, we all know that Batman didn't look like this in the Dark Knight. He had a new costume. But anyways, you've got the Batman logo here on the plaque and the display base, which the way it holds the figure up is by this metal rod that has an open clasp that pretty much clasps around the thigh area here, and that pretty much holds the figure in place. You can lock it in real nice and tight there, and your figure will not fall. Okay? So there you go. Now let's go ahead and take a look at some of the articulation. Let's remove Batman here from the base. Alright, so as far as articulation, what do we have and what do we don't? What is it that we don't have? There is a very slight left and right waist movement that can be done because of the rubber bodysuit. Okay? Then you've got the legs. As you can see, you get the wrinkly effect here because this is a rubber bodysuit, so it does look a little awkward. But the legs have full range of movement. You got ball socket crotch area here. You've got double hinged knees, just like Joker, but again the rubber gets in the way. The calves, they rotate left and right, and you've got like a ball socket joint that's nice and tight. It has like a ratcheting. It's like a ratchet joint at the ankles. Okay. So as far as range of movement, it's there, but it's very constricted because of the rubber outer bodysuit. Okay. Now let's look at the arms. With the arms, you got the ball socket, as you can see here. The rubber kind of locks it out, so that's pretty much as far as you can go because you start getting this buildup here of the rubber on the suit. Then you've got hinged elbows, and they're also, well, yeah, that's about it. Hinged elbows. Then you've got the ball hinged wrists for the hands. You can do that slightly, you know, moved up with a wrist pose. And the head goes back, forward, angles, and as you can see, the magnets adjust because it's magnetized, so they just move around. And you got to kind of play with it. You see this magnet came off and attached itself to the other magnet, but pretty much, I guess it's because the cowl, whoops, there you go. So I guess you got to be a little careful when you're posing the head around because the magnet does tend to move around very easily, and it'll attach itself to the other magnet on the other side. So I guess you got to play around and get the right poses to get the magnet. See, it keeps moving around. And there you go. Alright, so as far as articulation, very limited compared to the Joker. You can't get that many poses in. But it is posable regardless. It is quarter scale. So, I mean, this is the first quarter scale Batman figure that is out in the market right now. I'm sure that other improved versions of Batman in quarter scale will be released in the near future as they learn to incorporate this rubber bodysuit and maybe make it more segmented so it doesn't constrict the range of movement as much. But overall, this is a really awesome piece. Now let's go ahead and just take an in-depth look at the different head portraits and the accessories that come with the figure. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the accessories. Batman brings all sorts of different batarangs. He has these tinier ones, and he has these, which are the same, but they're attached to this piece that attaches via magnet to the utility belt. Now he's got the larger batarang, which folds like that. It's got this, which is, I guess, where you store the batarangs. And it clips on via magnet as well. Then he's got like these little vials that attach via magnet as well. Smoke bombs. It's got this little pouch which opens up, and it has like these little, I guess, smoke pellets inside. And then there's a bunch of different hands. You got this open palm hand, another open palm. Got this other hand for gripping. You got this hand for holding the batarangs. You could also put the tip of the cape through the thumb and the index finger so you can kind of hold it out. Here's another one for the batarang. So overall, you get 6 total extra hands, which is a total of 8 hands. You get all these awesome accessories: the bombs, the gun, and this thing, which again I'm not quite sure what it is, but it attaches to the forearm. Another really cool item that I received as a bonus with this HD Masterpiece Batman was this really cool metal belt buckle, which resembles the actual belt buckle from the actual Batman costume in the film. It comes in this black box with the Dark Knight logo on the front, and as you can see here, it's a very hard metal. It looks amazing. It's almost like a movie replica. For those of you who like to wear flashy belt buckles, this is a really cool bonus item. Not quite sure if this will be included with the domestic release of this figure. I think this was just a Japanese exclusive. But as you can see here, this is a very well done belt buckle and an awesome bonus item. Alright, and this is a quick demonstration here on how you can remove the different head portraits. As you can see here, this Batman head portrait, it just pops right off the peg, which is exposed out of the neck there. And basically the cape, you just wrap it around the shoulders and place it right around the neck area, and you're basically going to put the magnets which will hold the cape onto the chest and the clavicle area, and just pop the other head portrait right on. If you're just not into statues and you've been holding out for the ultimate Batman action figure, then look no further than this quarter-scale HD masterpiece Batman figure from Enterbay. Figures available now in the US from your favorite online retailers. Thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you in the toy house.